for some stuff.
Hello, everybody. This is the David Effect, and so now is the time. As I mentioned in my previous video, I was gonna go see the new Fantastic Four movie, and I did. I did go see it, and get ready for some basic David Effect response to the film. Now, I'm just gonna go out the gate and just say I'm not gonna be mean like a lot of the critics and other people were, and maybe stuff you've seen on videos, because I do like the movie. I don't hate it. I won't sit there and say it's horrible. They made some mistakes. Not some. They made a lot. But I'm not gonna sit there and say it's a horrible film because have you seen my previous video about the Marvel calamities when it comes to movies? I would not put this one on the list for a couple of reasons. That's why also the Wolverine's not on that list too because of a couple of reasons. Same concept I have here, although the Wolverine didn't miss it as hard as this one, but I'll explain that. So one of the first things I want to say about this movie is that when it comes to story, I feel like they're being way lazy. I mean, I feel like they just stopped writing. They just started hitting the keyboard with their elbows, and I just felt like that's what they were doing. I mean, they had everything they needed. I mean, the fact that they took the Fantastic Four from the Ultimate Universe was a nice change. You know what I mean? That was good. They even took the origin of how they got their powers from that universe, and I thought it was great. That was a good idea. You know, I know people were griping about how Doom looked, but he looked pretty close to what he looked like in the Ultimate Universe. I mean, save for the Mr. Tumnus feet, he looked like Doom from the Ultimate Universe. So they had all these good things they could have used to make a really good movie, and they just missed it. They missed the mark. And one of the things I hate about this film is that it was the four. This is Marvel's family, first family like of heroes, you know, and they didn't focus on those relationships. I know, you know, and I think that's one of the things that it missed. That's one of the things they missed the ball on because if you remember from the 2005 Fantastic Four, their relationship made that movie. I mean, one of the ones we always pay attention to most to, and actually looked forward to, was between the Human Torch and the Thing. Them two butt heads all the time. That's what made that's what made the movie. You know, we it helped us laugh and we enjoyed it. We loved their interaction. I mean, like this
Question
part
for you
right
though.
here.
How do you guys
That's none of your business.
Okay, all right. I'm just concerned. I'd hate to wake up one morning and find out she was killed in a rock slide.
I'll show you a rock slide.
I mean, let me go that. I mean, and that's unfortunately one of the things that you didn't see in this movie between them two. You saw it; it's there, but by that point, it was too late. It was too late, and that's one of the other problems too about the movie is that nobody stood out. I mean, out of all the characters that existed in the movie, nobody stood out. I mean, you got some very big like egos in there between Ben and Johnny, and even Doom. And Doom didn't stand out. I mean, we're gonna say this like right here. For all of us who knew who Doctor Doom is, did we get this kind of Doctor Doom?
Look upon me and tremble, for my face is the last you shall ever see. I am Doom.
I mean, let's be real. We didn't get that. We got this Doom. And now I'm not gonna sit there and say this Doom was bad. Actually, I will say this first and foremost. I, I thought this Doom was better than the one we had in 2005. Now, do I think his motivations were kind of off and how they wrote him and stuff like that? Sure, but I'd rather have him than whatever that is. And the thing is, too, is like they had something. That's what kills me about it. You see these little elements pop up. There's these moments. They have these small moments in the movie where you're like, there it is. That's how Reed's supposed to be. there's Johnny, there's Ben, there's Sue, there's that Victor, and it's all there. It's right there, but it's just like they dropped the ball. They completely blew it. You know, they've been griping. A lot of times I feel like they just gave up. They just gave up. You know, I'm not saying Fox has always helped make the right decisions, but like between the writers and the directors and everybody, everyone just kind of just like gave up, and it was so it was such deja vu to me. It was a flashback to like Heroes season 3. I mean, yes, I went there. I mean, think about it. We all seen it. We all watched Heroes and Lost and Smallville, and they all had the same thing. Especially Heroes. Heroes went down quick, and it started in season 3, and you could tell where they just stopped caring and just wrote whatever they wanted. And I felt they kind of did the same thing with this one too. That they're trying. Well, that's the thing. They didn't try, and they literally just started writing from their armpit. And this is unfortunately the kind of lackluster story that we got. You know, so in the end, I'm sure you guys are wondering, well, out of the two Fantastic Four movies, which one was better? Now, like I'm gonna say again, like this new one, I don't hate. I don't think it's horrible. I really don't. I will go see it again, and I would definitely rather see this movie than anything that I talked about in previous video, including Nicolas Cage as Ghost Rider. I will watch the new Fantastic Four before I watch that movie, 100%. And I most likely will own it. If they come out with a director's cut, I'll definitely get it, because hopefully that will help bring it to life like they did with Daredevil. But I think in the end, I will have to give the 2005 Fantastic Four ahead of the current movie. Not by a lot, but by enough, because of the personalities, the relationships. Those actually stood out, and that's what helped keep the movie going. Was there stuff wrong with it? Yes, but it's because they actually cared about the characters. And I'm not saying that this current cast didn't, but you could tell by the way they wrote these characters, they wanted their relationship to matter, and they didn't do that in this movie. And let's just be real here. Stan Lee did make a cameo in in both movies, but I still think this one's better than Rise of the Silver Surfer for those reasons from the previous video. But Stan Lee did show up in this movie, and so that does say something. That does say something. So I personally, out of everything I've said, how would I feel about this movie? I say out of 10, I say that this movie gets a solid 5 out of 10. You know, the only reason why I say 5 out of 10, I mean, people are like, well, 1 out of 2. I was like, no, I say 5 because the potential was there. You saw it in the movie. You saw it. I saw it in there, but they just didn't do it. You know, they just let it go, and they just let it unfortunately take the easiest route, and they didn't try. They didn't fight for it, and that's why it's not doing as well as they want it to. And so, you may not. I'd say go watch it. Watch it one time, and you guys, or don't. It wouldn't. If you came to me and said I didn't watch the new Fantastic Four, I wouldn't be upset, because, it's not like it's Winter Soldier or anything like that. So, I say watch it once, at least, just to say you have, or don't, because then again, why you listen to what I have to say? I'm just a guy who likes Marvel Universe, and goes to movies and talks a lot. So, anyways, that's my review of the Fantastic Four movie. So, let me know what you think, and watch my other videos that I have, and also I have my blog on the davideffect.blogspot.com, and I'll talk to you guys later.